The main thing that we want to get out of this is understanding. So let's find out some information about hyperbolas. What's so special about the sides of these nuclear cooling towers? Well, it turns out that we need hyperbolas to make them. Here's an example of an equation that is going to give us a hyperbola. Notice that it has a subtraction instead of addition like we had in the previous example, and also that it has to equal 1. Our hyperbola here has two branches. This is the center. This is the vertex of one branch. Here's the vertex of another branch. Here's an asymptote that helps define it. And here's the second asymptote that helps to define our hyperbola. Our hyperbola will never cross the asymptote. Notice that we're going to get closer, but never cross it. It doesn't matter what branch we're on, we're just going to keep getting closer, but never cross our hyperbola. So let's see how we can use the equation to get this graph. First, the center. What are its coordinates? It's 3, 5. And these numbers are exactly the opposite of what those numbers are next to the x and the y. This vertex, to get that vertex, we first of all note that its coordinates are 8, 5. And that's exactly 5 units away from the center. So we'd have to count 5 away from the center to get that point. If we counted also 5 units back the other way, that would get us to the next vertex. And that's at the coordinate -2, 5. So 5 units away. So if we counted 5 units from 3, in other words, 5 minus 3, we'd end up at -2. So notice that we have the asymptote here. We'll talk about how we're getting these asymptotes later on in the video or in a future video.